Wow. Man. Wow. I woke up like this. Yeah. I woke up like this. No, I didn't. Guys, I'm not doing my hair for camera. So I'm trying to tie this scarf here to look half decent. But I just feel like everything I'm trying to do is just not working. And I haven't made my bed, if you can see that. Why do I feel like I've done just such like a bad job on this? Like, I don't even care at this point. Like, I really don't. Yeah. Let's film this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video is like so long overdue. Basically, if you guys haven't noticed, I have been gone for a while from YouTube, and we're just basically going to talk about it. But first, my lips look ashy. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you do not share makeup products with somebody, because that's what I do. So Nyasha, next time you want to steal my makeup, know that this is exactly what I do to put lipstick on. Right, let's just get into the video. So guys, I didn't really want to make this video for one of two reasons. One reason was just like 2020 has just been a shocking year for me. Like, I've just been dealing with so much stuff, and like it's just killed my vibe. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, I was talking to like my friend Ollie and Connor, and like, you go, when are you going back on YouTube? I was like, guys, I don't want to go on YouTube because like, why would I film a video if I'm not happy? Do you understand what I mean? Like, why would I film a video and be fake and try to be like, oh yeah guys, welcome back to my YouTube, ratata, when I feel like crap inside, you know? That is really annoying me. That is really annoying me. What is it? One sec. Is it this? It is. It's my box. Oh. Don't look at me. I look trash. Yeah, so guys, as I was saying, I didn't want to come back on YouTube when I felt like crappy, and I didn't want to fake a video. But then like Connor and Ollie were like to me, but Chico, like, you can't just be happy all the time, and you can't show everybody on YouTube that you're happy all the time when it's not true. So they're like, you know, if you're feeling down, just film your video. So that's basically what I'm going to do now. Because like, honestly guys, I did want to come back to YouTube, yeah, but I was just like, oh, people don't want to watch a video when somebody's just being like, you know what I mean? But I was like, do you know what? I'm real, authentic with you guys, 110%. If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm like depressed, I'm depressed. If I'm anxious, I'm anxious. I don't know. But yeah, that was the first reason why I've been gone. Like, and why I did really want to film this video. And second reason why I do want to film this video is, to be quite honest with you guys, I haven't done my eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows. COVID! You have just finessed me. Guys, I need to do my eyebrows. That's the other reason why I do want to film this video, because I was like, my eyebrows are trash. But anyway, let's actually just get into the video. But first, hold on. If you guys watched my previous video where I went to Alton Towers, I mentioned that, guys, oh, I'm so upset with myself, I'm getting fat. And you guys in the comments like, Shiko, you're not fat. I was like, yes, I am fat. This is why. Look at all this jelly and ice cream. Guys, let a girl be sad and eat her jelly and ice cream in peace. Do you know what I mean? My 2020 has just been shit. And I've got such sensitive teeth as well. Oh, yeah. Can somebody write down below how many calories you reckon is in all of this? Asking for a friend, not for me. Okay. You have a video to film, Chico. Right, so basically kind of like a life update. Do you know what? The jelly looks nicer on camera, so let's face it this way. So kind of like a life update and like why I've been gone. So first and foremost, if you guys remember, I believe it was like 2 months ago, I filmed a video, a life update, saying, oh my gosh, I'm going back to university. I was so excited, I was so happy, guys. And when I tell you, you know, one thing I've learned in 2020 is listen when God is talking, because When he's talking for a reason. So basically, the whole like application process for me for university was so stressful. Like everything was going wrong, guys. When I tell you everything was going wrong, I genuinely mean everything was going wrong. And I should have taken that as a sign from the beginning. Do you know what I mean? So first of all, finding my course was absolutely horrendous, and like ringing universities, like I was just getting turned down and stuff like that. Second of all, when I did find a university, and like the whole application process, it's like they would leave me hanging for like 2 weeks and not tell me anything. I'll be constantly calling, getting false information from like different departments. My application was not being processed here, but then they told me, yes, you're in. Like everything was just, when I tell you guys, like when everything wrong that could go wrong went wrong, if that makes sense. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So when I finally did get accepted into uni, guys, when I tell you, oh my gosh, I think I fully cried, because like the whole thing was just causing me stress and anxiety, like not knowing what I'm doing for my future. And like when your future is literally being held by someone's hand, it's so stressful, right? So yeah, when I got accepted, I made that video, guys. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm moving to London. I was so happy, so excited, right? And then literally, I kid you not, maybe with 2 weeks until I was supposed to start. So, you know, I started looking at places for me to move. I'd started like, you know, putting things into motion, right? So I'd finally got my acceptance letter after so much stress, guys. When I tell you, I was not even eating at that point because I was so stressed with like what was going on. And then I had added stress from everybody else, and it just put me like in a bad place. And guys, do you know what it was? I'm so used to always being chill and being on a vibe, you know, good vibes all day, that when something happens that causes me to be vulnerable, I don't know how to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Because like I'm constantly used to just being happy all the time, that when something sad like and something that causes me to be anxious and like hit rock bottom happens, I like log off. Like I don't know how to deal with it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So then within 2 weeks left for me to go to university, I get a letter from my student finance. So basically in England, when you're going to university, well, UK, you apply through student finance and they pay for like your tuition, and you also get like a maintenance loan that you live off. So for instance, this year university is £9,250. So you apply through student finance and they pay the university directly. But obviously, once you start earning a certain amount of money, you have to pay it back. But essentially it's free, because after like 30 years, they'll wipe off your debt. But we say uni is free, but it's not. So yeah, so I was applying through student finance. I totally forgot about everything. Like, you know, I thought everything was chill. And then I get an email within 2 weeks of me starting, and they're like, oh, by the way, yeah, we're not going to pay for your uni. I was like, what? Why? Why? So basically, because you guys know I've been to university before, so I did 2 years, right? And then I dropped out. So I didn't know this, that you only get funding for like a certain amount of years. So according to them, like they calculated like my eligibility, and they told me that I only have 2 more years of funding left, if that makes sense. I was like, okay, fine. Fair enough. I have been to university before, so cool, I don't mind. Okay, so I've got 2 years left. Can't you use that to pay for this year and next year? At least that way I've got 2 years to save £9,250. Did I just burp live on camera? This is why you're single. Yeah, so basically I called student finance and I was like, okay, 2 years is fine. Can you not use it for like year 1, year 2? Then, like I said, I've got 2 years to save up £9,250. And then they basically told me, no, that you have 2 weeks to raise £9,250. Guys, when I tell you, that literally just put me in such a hole. Like, I literally called Donna crying. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? Because I've just been accepted into university. Remember I told you guys, everything that could go wrong was going wrong. It's like, God told me, he was giving me signs. God, do not go to uni. Like, do not. And I was not listening, you know what I mean? But anyway, besides the point. So, then on top of that, I had more stress because I've been to university before, so I've got university credits, right? So you can use your credits to enter like in year 2 or like year 3. So I was back and forth with the university, like, okay, I've got the 120 credits needed to skip first year so that I can just enter in year 2 and then have my finance pay for uni. Do you know what I mean? And then, guys, when I tell you, they played me like I was a yo-yo. Like, they were literally bouncing me from one person to another to another. It's like nobody wanted to, like, help me. Nobody wanted to hear me out. Nobody even cared. Do you know what? Middlesex University. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let it go. But yeah, and then, the day I was supposed to start, obviously, like, my Zoom lessons, like, then I had, like, a Skype Zoom call with, like, the course leader, and they basically just told me, no. Literally, guys, when I tell you, they literally just told me, no. But I was like, okay, fair enough. So then, essentially, I'm not going to university this year, and, I have to raise £9,225 by myself if I want to study online and look at online Zoom meetings. Do you know what I'm saying? God works in marvelous ways, you know, because like the course I'm doing is so practical, and the course leader was like to me, in all fairness, you are at an advantage. And I was like, why? And then he was like, because people can't even get into the studio this year. People cannot even get like the practical skills. He was like, it'll be better for you to wait next year. Hopefully, like, the COVID situation would have changed, and then you can come to university then and actually be in the studio and learning. Do you know what I mean? So in hindsight, like I said, everything is a blessing. Like, God was telling me, you not this year, and it's fine. I mean, at the time, it really did put me like, bro, when I tell you, I was like depressed, because I was like, my future's ruined. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a failure in life. That's what it was, guys. I just had this like episode of feeling like a failure, because like I was like, I'm 23 years old, and like, what do I have? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what really got me down, guys. And that's why I was like, do you know what? I was at one point, I was like, I'm gonna delete YouTube. YouTube is like, because do you know what it was? I was looking at my YouTube videos. I was like, I was so happy. Do you understand what I mean? I was like, I was so happy. I was loving life, and now I just feel crap. So why do I want to watch videos where I just feel crap? Do you know what I mean? Jelly time. This is so good, man. And this is why I'm fat. So yeah, guys, so after my last video, when I said, oh my gosh, life update, guys, my life is looking great and amazing, everything literally went after that video. I got really sick as well. Like, I had a period of like, genuinely thought it was COVID at this point. I was sick, guys, like sick to the point like I had to go to like doctors to have like cameras shoved down my nose to look inside me. Like, I was sick. So it's like everything was just going wrong, and I was like, I don't want to film. Like, my life is crap. I've got nothing at 23 years old. What am I gonna do? Blah 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 blah. I was just basically feeling sorry for myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, I talked to Connor and my friend, and they're like, Shiko, you making this video can help somebody else like feel better, because we're all going through. Is this melting on me? It's dripping. Yeah, they were basically like, there's so many people right now who are in the same position as me, and it really did make me realize that this whole year is not going to plan for anybody, and we're all going through like anxiety phases, depressive phases, and like I just didn't want to show that vulnerability that like my vibe has been ruined. But like, everybody's vibe gets ruined, but it's how you get out of that vibe. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And honestly, I was not going to come back to YouTube like ever again, ever, because I was just like, I'm a failure. I'm just going to work at McDonald's for the rest of my life and hopefully marry somebody who thinks I'm cute, have babies, and just die. Like, no, guys, I'm just joking. But like, honestly, I was just like, what is the point of me even like filming YouTube? I'm not doing anything. I'm just stuck at home because of COVID. Like, do you know what I mean? Can anybody else understand what I'm trying to say? And did anybody else just go through that period in 2020 where you just thought like, what is the point of life? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or is it just me being melodramatic and overreacting? I don't know. Write it down below if anybody else went through this. I'm really hungry. You're so extra, honestly. You're making people on YouTube watch you eat jelly and ice cream. But it's so good. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward, eat my jelly and ice cream because I am actually starving. So I'm just gonna roll the clip. Sorry, before we get back to me just whining about my life, does anybody have any recommendation for like acne, spots and scarring, like that can get rid of my face? Can you write down below if you have any recommendations for stuff that I can use to get rid of, like, you know what I mean, all this stuff? Because it's just killing my vibe. Like, it's just killing my vibe. We don't want no dead vibes. No. So yeah, guys, that's basically where I've been, at home, feeling sorry for myself because I couldn't go to university. And do you know what else it was? This whole like job searching in this pandemic is literally messing with so many young people. Not even just young people, so many people's minds. Like, it's actually horrendous. Like, the job market right now is horrendous. And I think I was putting so much pressure on myself to find a job and like be financially independent. But then also I was forgetting there is a pandemic going on. I was, do you know what it was? It was the stress of like applying for like 50 jobs in a day, right? And not hearing anything back because everybody's losing their businesses. Businesses don't even have money to pay to pay people to work. And I just felt like a failure. So I don't have a job. Most people don't have a job in 2020. You go, stop being so hard on yourself. And that's one thing I had to realize to get out of my funk. And to anybody right now who's just feeling low and sad and just this whole 2020 has just, sorry, my camera cut off. So as I was saying, to like anybody who's in like the same position as me, all I have to say to you guys is don't be so hard on yourself because you're only just damaging yourself more mentally. Like, everybody's in the same position right now, and I kept forgetting that. I was seeing people like, oh yeah, going to university. I was like, oh my god, they've got their life sorted, they know what they're doing. What am I doing? Do you know what it was? Comparing myself. Oh my gosh, guys, you know me, I am confident to the T in myself. As in, like, there's nothing you can tell me about my body or like who I am as a person, right, that I'll be like, oh my gosh, I am not worth it. No, honey, because I know I am 100%. I am like Beyonce times 2. I mean, Beyonce's perfect, but do you know what I mean? Like, there is nothing you can tell me to make me feel insecure about myself, about my body, about my hair, my skin, nothing, because I know I am beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. God, you did good when you made me. But what really got me, like I said, was this feeling of failure and not being anything. Does that make sense? Like, if it's about my appearance, bro, I don't care. You can tell me, you're ugly. I'm like, so's your mom. Do you know what I mean? But then like it was me like comparing myself and where I thought I would have been by the end of the year and realizing, rah, I'm 23, living at home, no job, no money. My life is over. I'm a failure. That's what it was. And like I was seeing other people still working, making money, and I was like, but God, what about me, huh? But do you know what? Yeah, like I said, God literally does everything for a reason, because there's just been stuff going on in my family personally that I realized God wanted me home for a reason, if that makes sense. Like, if I'd left, shit would have hit the fan, because I'm just everything. Now I'm just joking, but I've just started, you know, when everything just starts falling into place and it makes sense. I was like, God, why is nothing working for me? Why is everything I'm trying, nothing is working for me? Why is it every job I'm applying, nothing is working for me? University, nothing's working for me. And I genuinely had like an epiphany moment when something happened in my family. I was like, that's why you wanted me home. I get it. I really, really get it. Do you know what I mean? And then everything just started falling into place, like me moving from Leeds, coming back home and stuff like that. So do you know what, guys? I'm just in this position right now where I'm positive. Do you understand? So I'm optimistic, and I am putting no expectations on like what my life is supposed to be, because I'm not in control of my life right now. Like, I have to learn to let go of things because I can't control everything. I can't force somebody to give me a job. I can't force Corona to go away. Do you understand? So to anybody who's feeling down and low like me, all I have to say to you is let go of the control you have, because there's literally nothing you can do, and you're gonna drive yourself crazy thinking like, what can I do next? I should be doing more. I should be doing this, when you physically can't. Do you know what I mean? And that's just put me like in a position where I'm like, I'm just zen. I'm just zen, you know? Like my vibe is still off, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not feeling 100%. I'm still feeling down and sad. But like, I know I'm not the only one. Like everybody's just down and sad, and it's 2020, innit? Well, do you know what? We'll try again in 2021. We will try again. But yeah, that's where I've been, guys. I've just been sad. Feeling sad for myself, like a little flower. But you know what? I'm just over it. Do you ever get to that point in life where you're over being sad about something that's not even in your control? Because yeah, that's me right now, guys. I'm like, why am I letting something that I can't control dictate my emotion and how I feel? No, baby, you're not Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I'm coming back to YouTube now, okay? Most of my videos are just gonna be me just like, guys, I'm not feeling good today. Oh my gosh. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. This will be the only video I make just feeling sorry for myself and sad for myself. I just can't do it. Like, ugh, it's so embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed, Ujiko? This is embarrassing. But yeah, if it can help anybody out there who's feeling sad and like 2020 has just basically made you feel like a failure, guys, I'm with you. Like, and if anybody has any advice on how to, this is falling off my head, I can feel it, sorry. If anybody has any advice on how to get out of this funk that I'm in, I am all ears. Like, guys, I am all ears. I don't know, except exercise. Don't tell me to exercise, because I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You probably didn't. I just rambled on and on. I really did. And yeah, let's all just keep positive, keep smiling, look after your mental health, guys, because mental health is no joke. Do you understand? Like, somebody could be isolating in their house by themselves, they don't see anybody, and their mental health could deteriorate. And do you know what I mean? So many lives have been lost because of like lockdown and whatever. So guys, look after yourself, because I didn't, honestly. Like I said, I don't do good when it comes to like emotional stuff and like having to admit like I'm down, if you get what I mean, because I'm always on a vibe. Always on a vibe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to message me, you know, if you're sad, let's talk. I'm available. I'm not doing anything, you know. Yeah, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Also, wait, before I go, you people, you keep telling me you go come back to YouTube. I ask you for ideas, you don't give me any. What do you want from me, huh? What do you want? Write down below. Actually, I really want to film a Q&A, actually. So DM me, preferably on Instagram, because then I can keep and see who's who. Do you know what I mean? But if you want to leave a question, leave it down below on YouTube. Yeah, I really want to do a Q&A. Ask me anything you want to know, I'll answer. Except if you ask me, hey Jiko, do you shave your bum? I'm not gonna answer that. But yeah. Oh, Jiko, get off camera. Why are you still talking? Like, why are you still talking? I really want to film another Tea with Z. If you guys have any like dilemmas, let me know and I will film for you. Yes. Bye. I bet you like probably 2 people made it to the end of this video. If you made it to the end, can you leave me in the comment section a, oh, what can I say? Leave me like a cute little like hey Jiko, like you sing. No, I'm joking, don't do that. Okay, do you know what? If you've made it this far in the video, can you leave me down an emoji, just random? And then people are just gonna be looking at the comments like, why are people just leaving emojis? Leave a random emoji down below, then I'll know who's made it to the end of the video. My true ride or die fans, not you guys who cut off after 3 minutes of me talking. Bye.